a look at the life of H.P. Lovecraft. This is the man in the mythos. Today we'll be looking at letter number 197 to Clark Ashton Smith. Dear Cast, no, I have never read any of the jargon of the formal occultism, since I've always thought that weird writing is more effective if it avoids the hackneyed superstitions, popular cult formulae, and I am indeed an absolute materialist, so far as actual belief goes, not with a shred of credence in any form of spiritualism, religion, spiritualism, transcendentalism, metempsychosis, or immortality. It may be, though, I could get the germs of some good ideas through the current pattern of the psychic lunatic fridge, and I have frequently thought of getting some of the junk sold at the occultist bookstore in 46th Street. The trouble is that the cost is too damn much for me in my present state. How much is the brochure you've just been reading? If any of those crack-brained cults have the free booklets and literature with suggestive descriptive matter, I wouldn't mind having my name on their sucker list. The idea that black magic exists is secret today, or that hellish antique rite still survives in obscurity, is one I've used and shall use again. When you see in my new tale, The Horror at Red Hook, you will see what I used to make the idea of the connection of the gangs of young loafers and herds of evil-looking foreigners that one sees everywhere in New York. I have a nest of devil worshippers and devotees of Lilith in one of the squalid Brooklyn neighborhoods, and describe the marvels and horrors that I incurred in those ignorant inhibitors, hideous ceremonies found and learned initiated man to lead them. I bedeck my tale with incantations copied from The Magic article in the 9th edition of Britannica, but I like to draw on less obvious sources if I knew of the right reservoirs to tap. Do you know of any good works on magic and dark mysteries, which might furnish fittings, ideas, and formulae? For example, are there any good translations of medieval necromancers and directions for raising spirits, invoking Lucifer, and all sorts of things? One hears a lot of names: Albert Magnus, Eliphas Nephi, Nicholas Flamel, etc. But most of us are appallingly ignorant of them. I know I am, but fancy you must be better informed. Don't go to any trouble, but some time I'd like to be infinitely grateful for a more or less brief list of magical books, ancient, medieval, preferred, in English or English translations. Meanwhile, let me urge you, as I did over a year ago, to read The Witch Cult in Western Europe by Margaret A. Murray. It ought to be full of inspiration for you. Most cordially and sincerely yours, HPL. So even though he may not have believed in magic, he certainly had an interest in it. What is something that you might be interested in, but you might not believe in? This is Cameron Zaman with The Man in the Mythos. Thank you for listening. Again, these letters were provided by Arkham House Publishing. Please go to their website and see what merchandise they have available.